Hello everyone! In this video we will explore sketching a little bit and develop Instagram extension. In the end of this video I will share some interesting fact about the Poland. By the way, create such extension is not that easy as I was saying before, and you will learn something new, I promise. So let's start. As you probably know, I work as a React developer for 2 months, but if you are new in this channel, you can check out the video in the top right corner, how I achieved it. Despite I'm in JS world for around 3 years, after constantly learning different libraries, frameworks, state managers and many other stuff, I have finally been hired as a React developer, and in my surprise, it wasn't hard for me to start writing my first line of code, rather than contribute into our GitHub repository. Of course, there is some difficulties with project understanding because it has massive code base. But mostly I had problems with GitHub, and I don't really know where you can get such experience working with GitHub, because every company can deliver their products in unique way. You can try to contribute into some open source projects in order to start understand the basics of Git flow. If you like this, please let me know down in the comment section. In the description of this video you can find some resources I recommend to learn. Okay, let's now dive deeper into Instagram extension. By the way, code will be accessible on my GitHub account. Link as always will be located in the description of this video. Firstly, let's start from an idea to give you better understanding what am I supposed to build. So we have feature request. You have to implement download Instagram audio by clicking on download button located on the specific audio track. Before start building, we need to clearly understand project requirements and JSON response structure that server generate for us. Before diving in, I kindly ask you about channel support. Remember to hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe to my channel in order to motivate me produce more content like this one for you. So in order to start develop an extension, we have to create firstly manifest.json file. Inside this file we have to define a manifest version. I will use the third version because it is the newest one. Also we can define a version for our extension. I will use a basic one and it will start from 1.0.0. Also we can provide name and description for our application, and we have to define content scripts. These scripts will be executed once URLs that you will define in the matches key will match URL in the browser. These scripts will be just executed. Also we can define background scripts. These scripts can read web requests and overall have more permissions over the content scripts. It is pretty standard manifest.json file. Of course you can check everything on Google extension website. You can just start read some documentation. They have, I would say for the first time it will be really weird one, but anyway they have described everything you need to set up your first manifest.json file. When manifest.json file has been created, you can start create your project structure like folders, files, etc. After manifest.json file has been created, we can start dive deeper into content script file and start writing our code. My code has been written before, and now I just will explain you step by step what is going on here. So let's start. As you see, I have here two classes, one for track and second one for original track. I don't know why, but Instagram in response for bookmarked audio will provide us items with two different types. Anyway, so as you see here, for the first step we have to request headers from the background script. I will extract headers from background script to utilize state object. This server script will record headers when Instagram for the first time will request bookmarked audio, because there is problem with the token and I have to have such headers in my request also. And second part is to fetch bookmarked audio tracks after headers has been provided to us. Get bookmarked function, this is pretty standard function, it just make a fetch request to Instagram server. Next one is to find root node, because we have to attach our buttons to root node. I have extracted it, utilize document query selector and just return first child if it has been found. And as you see here, I have here like sort of attempts, because Instagram has to initialize this page, and for the first time our root node will not be accessible. So I have created here sort of attempts, utilize set interval and promise, and I will call resolve function inside set interval. This is sort of callback function, and provide this node into next then callback. As you see here, I will receive node and write it into this root node. Later I will just extract children's from this root node and also write it down into this .children. Later we have to iterate over each child and attach button with on-click listener to it. So overall we just have to find root node, extract children's, iterate over each child, this is actually audio track, and attach button with some listeners to it. This is pretty much it. Get track function just has to find this audio track by an ID, and later I have to create download URL and download title. It also depends from which class we have created this track, and later I will fetch this audio, utilize download URL that has been provided from this JSON object. Okay, so I hope everything is clear for you and we can start upload our extension. You have to click on load unpacked and find this folder where we have developed our extension, and later open Instagram and open tab saved audio tracks, and you should get download button on the audio track item. And if you will click on this button, you will constantly see that browser started download this audio track, and you can utilize this track later as you want. So this is pretty much it. As always, remember that everything will be accessible on my GitHub account, so don't hesitate and give me maybe a star from you. And as I promised, in the end of this video I have prepared some fact about Poland. In Poland we have a special day for donuts. It's called Tłusty Czwartek, Fat Thursday, and the next celebration day will be in the next month, February. Basically it is a day in a year when almost everyone buy a lot donuts. Make sure to leave a like, hit the subscribe button and bookmark this video if you haven't yet. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.